track on my face to the back like I'm taking a slap. I need a drink.
Hey guys, and welcome back to the first of a couple of episodes, and today I'm going to be showing you how to code a mod menu. So as you can see on screen, we have a GTA 5 basic mod menu. So if you want to know how to be able to make this mod menu, you want to go to this website here, which will be linked in the description. This will take you to visualstudio.com, and this is where you're able to download it for Windows, Mac and Linux. So once you have downloaded it, it will look similar to this. Once you're into this, you want to go to File, and then you're going to want to click New File if you want to save it direct to somewhere, or New Window. If you click New Window, it will pop up like this, and then you can start what you want to option, but in this case we're just going to do a new file. Now once you start this, you want to go ahead and type in main right at the top before you do anything, just so you know this is the main start. Let's quickly put that in a in and out case. Do the exact same as you see there. Now you can start getting into the mod menu, but before you do anything, at the bottom right of your screen you'll see it's plain text currently. You want to go ahead and find GSC. This is the code that you would like to use for modding. So if we quickly get rid of main and type that in again, there we go. Then you want to go down to the third line, or wherever, but you want to make sure it's in line. Now the control you want to use to be able to open the mod menu, you're going to need to do Alt and then function, which you'll see there. Then it will say name and perimeter, and then code here. So this is where you're going to want to put the name. So the function for this name is going to be F5 to open the mod menu. The perimeter is basically how much of a delay. I'm going to make it so like 5 seconds. You'll notice these two will get highlighted because of the 5 for the F5. Don't worry, now you can go ahead and come down from that. Now we can go ahead and start titling our menu. So to title, you actually only need to type in title, but if it doesn't go to the color, then you would need to type in title like so. Then you can go ahead, I need to do this, and then title, then you want to choose what your title is going to be. So for the case of this video, we're just going to do mod menu. Then you need to do the exact same as you did at the start, is title, just like so. Then when you click enter, you'll notice it will go down and it will put it in a slightly different text. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this, but this here is slightly different text to this. Now you can go ahead and click down, go across to around about here, and this way you can start actually coding. So you've got the function to open, which is F5. Then you've got the title is obviously mod menu. Now you can start adding in the special keys. So for example, if we want to have the first option as self options, so this will be a sub title. So then you want to go like so, subtitle, just like so, there we go, and then you want to type in so self options. I want it like so. Then we have to do the exact same thing as we did at the start. Make sure it's all lowercase. If it's different, then it won't work. I didn't want to click that. If you end up clicking shift on it, don't worry, you can just go ahead and backspace that. I didn't want to do subtitle print, so that we can type in subtitle, just like that, and then out. Now we've got the first option is obviously a for self options. Now to make sure you keep this, you want to do the special key, which should be this one. No, this one. There we go. If you're not able to access it, you can just copy it from the function. But before you do that, you're going to want to make the command. So this is, now before you start adding all the commands in, you want to type in the commit save, just like, no, not commit save, hang on, it's not going to line up. Do this and then type in function again, then it will say name, and then you want to put God mode, just like so. Then the parameters is how long you want it to last. Obviously, because you want it to last for as long as possible, you just want to type is around about, if we go for, we'll go for 10 nines, because normally you're not in a game for that long. Then you can go ahead and come out of that. Then you want to add a on and off function, so you do again imprint, and then the variable is on and off, so you can type in on, then you want to say space and do the same function again. As the top one, and then you want to type in off. So this will give you a on and off option for your mod menu. Now basically, now you've done this whole subsection, you can just copy the whole of this and then change each one as you go, because it's going to be in the, I mean, you can't really copy the exact same self option, but the function you can copy. But in this case, obviously I know what I'm doing. So when you tab down, you'll notice it'll go down to the same, this line. You want to make sure you go back and leave one space between these two. Now you can go ahead and let's just go back to here. Now you want to go ahead and add in the function again. Hang on. You need to make sure you confirm it like that. Now, next option is going to obviously be, let's go for unlimited ammo. Now, you need to make sure unlimited ammo has capitals for the start. We need to actually make sure they're next to each other. Now you can choose how long you want it to last. So in this case, we'll do 10 nines. I believe that's 10. Then you can do the code and it'll do the same. You need to come down on this and then put its function, just like that. Then you want an on and off option. Keep opening settings, that's fun to do. Then you want to do the same command again, and then you want an off command. Now this is probably the start of it. You can do a lot more, but I'm going to show you how you can add different sections. Before you call off each section though, you need to do a certain command, which I'll show you now. So at the moment in self options, we only have God mode and unlimited ammo, which I've just realised there can't be a space there. Make sure you no, not there, I mean there needs to be a space there. You need to make sure there's a space in between the function and how long it will last, otherwise the function will not work. Now once you've done that, if you want a subsection, so go back from that option, you need to type in a command. It needs to be on the second string, so can't be on that one. There we go, and you want to do a type in go, and then body set global. You'll see set global FUTs, and it will say name, and then you want to go. This will be what controls will be at the bottom of your menu, so it will say if you want to go back or if you want to go forward. So in this case, you want to go back. That'll be that one whole section done. What you want to actually do, if I can, I forgot to put this command in, but you want to do, needs to be, make sure it's in the middle. You want to do this exact same command here. I'm actually going to copy this, put it right here, and you need to change where it says go back to select. It doesn't matter about this, should go, there we go, yeah. So now you've got the title, and at the moment you'll have an option that will say select, and then subtitle, self options. Then you have the options for God mode and unlimited ammo. Now if you want to go into the next, obviously, subsection of it, which I've just realised, you do need to make sure all your strings are perfectly lined up and correct, otherwise you'll have errors with your mod menu. So now once you're here, you can go back, if I can, there we go. You want to make sure you leave a space between here and here, and then you want to go and type in subtitle once again. Now this will be your choice between your next subtitle. So we had self options, and now we're going to have teleport options. So now what you're going to want to do is put teleport, and then it will say position and angles. We're not doing that right this second. We'll get to that in a second. Just go back. Then we want subtitle again. It's a lot of repetition, doing something over and over again, but trust me, it's quite fun to do. Subtitle, and then you want to do outer clause. Then you can go down, make sure you leave 2 lines. Then you want to start getting into the function. And now this will be the first function, so in this case, actually let me quickly go back. Put function, and then we got name, so this will be the first option. Now if you don't know all the teleport options for GTA 5, you can look them up. I'm going to only add in one because teleport options do take a bit of a while because there's a lot of commands you need to put. But function obviously will be the name of what the option is going to be. So in this case, I remember off by heart is airport, which is the basic teleport for the game. Now you want to, now here is going to be slightly different. If you're going to do a duration of something or God mode, now this needs to be slightly different. It actually needs to be 0 point and then whatever the duration. Obviously you don't want the game to crash, so my preferred is 0.5. Depending on what you're running the mod menu at, if you're running at a 32 or 64-bit, then it depends. But now you've done that, you can go ahead and space down from here. Then you want to put its function. And then this is slightly different as well because it's not an on and off switch. This is obviously going to be different. You're not going to be clicking anything on or off. So you just want to teleport there, so you just want to put teleport, basic obviously. You don't want nothing major. You don't need 2 of these. You don't, because it's not an on and off switch, you do need to copy it. Just save a long time if I can do it. You do need to have 2 lines of code with the exact same. Teleport to and teleport back. Now it'll be dependent on what you're obviously going to be doing. Now once we've got 2 options in the menu now, we want to go ahead and go back down, go back. Now this is obviously where you can start actually editing. My next one's going to be settings. This menu isn't going to be huge, but this is going to be a multiple parter for this video. I'm going to be making multiple videos on how to actually make the menu. So now the next option you're going to do, obviously you make sure you got enough space between, as you can see here, we have 1 spare line. The same for here. So let's go back. Now next option is going to be another subtitle, so we're going to put subtitle again. Now this option is obviously going to be settings. Now when you type in settings, you'll see set game type settings. You want to click on tab on that and it will do settings plus a value. So now when you want to edit the mod menu for this, but you don't want to be doing just yet though, you're going to need this line of code in a second, so you can copy it or type it in a moment. But the subtitle for this is obviously going to be settings, and let's close that off. And now you can go ahead and make sure that's alright. Go ahead, go down to, now you need to get function in. Now function, you're going to need a lot of these different types of strings now because you're going to be doing different types of these. But function is obviously going to be the code of the color of the menu. So by default the menu will be black, but you're going to want to change that, which I'll show in another episode of this part. But this first part I'm going to be showing you some basics. So function, you want to do the, if I can find it on my keyboard, you want to do side arrow 1 and side arrow. Then you want to put the color. If you don't know already, 1 is obviously red. And you want to make sure red is all in capital letters, otherwise it won't work. Now once again, it's up to you how you do this. You could just copy it just like so and paste, or you could manually keep typing it in, but it's up to what you want to do. And you can do 2 for this one, then change the colour, which is yellow. Then once again you can paste, we can put 3, and that is blue. If it does come up with this, don't click any of these. You want to leave the colour how it is. It's because blue is in a lot of the code. And we'll do one more colour. 4, if I remember correctly, is green. There we go. So now we've got the settings for the colours. I forgot to add in this option as well. It's good I remembered this. You do need for this, because it's settings and it's open up a sub menu, you would need to put in a subtitle print. Delete that first bit, put 10 where it says subtitle. You want to put colour, and then in the middle, whatever numbers you've put here, here, here and here, depends on how many you've put, will be dependent on what the default colour is. So this MSES is default colour. So by default I want the menu to be blue, so I put 3. So 10 is just the sub, how big the menu is, 3 is the colour, yeah, so 3 colour basically. So now we've got settings. Another way you want to do now is, if I come down and back, next option you're going to want to have is a close menu. Obviously this is only part 1 of making a mod menu, but you need a close. So what you need to do now is put close, and you'll see it will say here close menu. And then you want the sub command, so let me put the close menu, and then you want the console key. So as you can see right here, the function for opening the close, actually, if I remember correctly, you want a open menu, and then you want the console, which will be F5 to open, just like so, and then you want to do, is that what? Yep. Open menu once again, and then close off. Then it will do the function, so the open key is F5, then it's function, and then it will open the mod menu. If I scroll down, then you've got close menu. We don't want it to be in the same key, because otherwise when you open it, it will open and close at the same time. So you want a different key. I normally use a button that you won't be using on the mouse, on the keyboard anyway. So what I'm going to put is F6, the one next to it. Close menu. Now this one you do want to do close menu index for how long it will take to close the menu. You want to do 1.6. There we go. Now we got the base part of the menu done. So thanks for watching part 1. Click the link in the description. If it's not in the description yet, I haven't made the video. It should be in the description though, on how to make a GTA 5 menu. Next episode we'll be working on how you can create the basis of the menu, more options, and obviously add in new files. Because at the moment we have main, obviously we need to add this whole bit of code into the next part so we can actually start using the menu in game. Thanks for watching guys. Make sure to subscribe, drop a like, and